just want to live. I 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 can feel my skin crawl.
Yo, bro, where were you?
Waiting for you!
Shut the fuck up! Jeez, I just saw this sick vid by Flubflabski Inc.
Flubflabski Inc? What the fuck is that?
I'm glad you asked. It all started in the year 1892. It was the start of the 20th century, and explorations in the Americas were running rampant. There was Francisco Vázquez de Corondo, Jacques Cartier, Ponce de Leon, and Christopher Columbus. These men were doing what they do best, claiming land and peoples, and Arthur Flubman, he was no exception. You see, Arthur Flubman, he was one of the greats. He was an explorer for the French, and he didn't need no crew. He explored alone. He was that good. His duty was to explore the land that would eventually become Central New York. It was a long expedition, but that was okay, because Flubman had no wife or family. He was all alone. Records and artifacts indicate that Flubman discovered success within the first year of exploration. The discovery? The mysterious hard drive full of all the future vids for Flubflabski Inc. He had no use for the drive, nor did he know what it was, but like any great explorer, he wanted it. But there was one obstacle in Arthur's way, and that was the natives. The indigenous tribe of Central New York didn't believe in property or possessions. They believed that everything belonged to everyone to further strengthen the tribe. But their leader, Flabski, was smart. He heard from neighboring tribes the destruction and carnage these Europeans were bringing to their sacred lands. Flabski also didn't have any use for the hard drive, but he sure as hell didn't want Arthur to get it, so he politely denied Arthur's request for the machine. In exchange, Flabski offered his partnership. He hoped by doing this, a strong understanding and connection could form between the tribe and Flubman. But Arthur was smart. What I mean by that is, he was a dick. He accepted Flabski's offer, but it was a bluff. Arthur's plan was to play along in this kumbaya junk, and by doing so, he would earn Flabski's trust, only to use it against him. So for the brief time, the two worlds combined. Flubman learned from Flabski, and Flabski learned from Flubman. In just a short time, it looked like a very promising future for humanity. That is, until Flubman saw the perfect time to double-cross Flabski. With a few brutal blows to Flabski's dome, all was right for Flubman. Flubman claimed the hard drive, and he felt great. He conquered another tribe and acquired a mysterious device he had no use for, and with that, off he went, continuing his exploration. After the excitement of brutally slaughtering Flabski wore off, Flubman came to the realization that he was lost in the lands of Central New York. Days passed, then weeks. Flubman was running out of food. Flabski taught him how to hunt in these lands, but at the time, Flubman wasn't listening. He was too busy thinking about how he was going to brutally bash Flabski's head in and take that hard drive. The only thing to his name was the Flubflabski hard drive. Flubman laid down against a tree and realized he was going to die. Perhaps it was death in sight or dehydration, but the guilt he faced was unbearable. So much blood was on his hands. And so he thought, a little more couldn't hurt. It wouldn't be for another 100 years before scientists would discover Flubman's remains, and when they did, they would find no hard drive. It's one of the greatest mysteries of the world. What happened to the hard drive once Flubman died? That is, until 2014, when two boys were dumpster diving at Ithaca College. Their names? Kevin and Christian.
Oh, hey man, how are you? I'm Kevin.
Christian, nice to meet you.
Yeah, school really blows, huh?
Mm-hmm. What do you like to do?
Hey, I'm just out here trying to make fun vids for kids. If only there was some way for us to...
Yeah, I like fun vids.
What are we gonna do? Whoa!
Oh, God.
What the
Howdy,
heck?
partner.
Who
What
are you?
What's your name, fella?
Homeless Joe, you say?
Well, Homeless Joe.
It's a pleasure to meet you. What's that you got in your hands right there? What is that, an internet server?
Can that make some fun vids? Because we're looking to make some fun vids right now.
I bet we could hold all of our vids on this server. Wait, what's this that it says on the front? Flubflabski Inc. Wow,
Well,
that's a great name to call ourselves.
We'll call ourselves that. Well, alright, bye. Oh! Oh, you want payment?
You want some payment for your...
We don't got anything.
No,
Sorry,
we
we got
don't.
trash. Do you like trash? Pizza?
You prefer pizza?
Boy, do you like pizza.
Wait a minute. Boy. Pizza. Pizza, boy.
Now let's celebrate.
We did it!
Yeah!
Homeless Joe? Where did he go?
Oh well. Bye, Homeless Joe.
We'll never forget about you.
Or maybe we will.